Lights, camera, action. Welcome back to Flick Flash. Episode 1. In Episode 1 of Weak Hero Class 2, Yeon Si-eun, Park Ji-hoon, transfers to Eunjang High School, seeking a fresh start after the traumatic events at his previous school. However, he continues to grapple with insomnia and guilt over his friend Soo-ho, who remains in a coma. Rumors about Si-eun's past circulate among students, leading many to fear him. At Eunjang, the school's hierarchy is dominated by the bully Hyoman and his subordinate, Seo Juntae. Juntae is coerced into stealing classmates' phones for Hyoman. When Juntae marks Si-eun as not to be messed with, Hyoman becomes enraged and orders Juntae to steal Si-eun's phone. Juntae complies, but later feels remorseful, especially after Si-eun confronts him, calling him coward. Si-eun's mother suggests he study abroad, but he remains preoccupied with Soo-ho's condition. At school, Si-eun witnesses Juntae being bullied by Hyoman's gang. Though he imagines intervening violently, he chooses restraint. Juntae, inspired by Si-eun's words about Newton's third law, that every action has an equal and opposite reaction, decides to stand up against the bullies. The episode sets the stage for Si-eun's internal struggle between maintaining peace and confronting injustice, highlighting the challenges he faces in his new environment. Episode 2. In Episode 2 of Weak Hero Class 2, Yeon Si-eun continues to navigate the challenges at Eunjang High School. The episode introduces new characters, including Go Hyun-tak, a skilled martial artist, and Park Hoo-min, a member of the basketball team. The episode begins with Si-eun enduring an attack from the school bully, Hyoman, without retaliating, showcasing his restraint. Hyun-tak intervenes, delivering a warning kick that deters Hyoman. Si-eun's influence leads Seo Juntae to return stolen phones and offers Si-eun supplements to help with his insomnia, indicating a budding friendship. Hyoman, seeking revenge, vandalizes Hyun-tak's clubhouse and locks Juntae inside, framing Si-eun. This deception leads to a confrontation between Si-eun and Hyun-tak, during which past traumas are brought to the surface. As tensions escalate, Hyoman and his gang arrive, overwhelming Si-eun and Hyun-tak. The situation is defused by the arrival of Baku, a legendary figure among the students, who subdues Hyoman and his gang, shifting the power dynamics within the school. The episode effectively builds upon the foundation laid in the premiere, introducing new characters and escalating tensions, setting the stage for the ensuing conflicts and alliances. In Episode 3 of Weak Hero Class 2, the narrative intensifies as Yeon Si-eun and his new allies, Park Hoo-min, Baku, Seo Juntae, and Go Hyun-tak, are punished with weekend volunteer work following a school altercation. This shared experience fosters camaraderie among them, with Si-eun beginning to open up emotionally. During this time, Juntae reveals the existence of the Union, a coalition of gangs from neighboring schools led by the formidable Na Baekjin. Eunjang High remains the only school resisting the Union's dominance, primarily due to Baku's protective efforts. Meanwhile, Baekjin demonstrates his ruthlessness by brutally defeating Hyoman and his gang, asserting his authority. Song-ji, Baekjin's enforcer, confronts Si-eun at the hospital where Soo-ho lies in a coma, taunting him and hinting at further threats. The episode concludes with Si-eun's resolve strengthening, as he prepares to confront the escalating challenges posed by the Union, setting the stage for the ensuing conflicts. Episode 4. In Episode 4 of Weak Hero Class 2, Yeon Si-eun confronts Na Baekjin at a bowling alley, warning him to stay away from Soo-ho. Baekjin, in turn, demands Si-eun distance himself from Park Hoo-min Baku. To coerce Baku, Baekjin's gang frames his father for selling alcohol to minors, prompting Baku to meet Baekjin, who tries to recruit him into the Union. Baku refuses and leaves after overpowering Baekjin's men. Meanwhile, Sung Jae and Union members target Go Hyun-tak and Seo Juntae. Hyun-tak is brutally beaten, and Juntae, while escaping, calls Si-eun for help. Si-eun arrives at the rooftop where the assault is being live-streamed and engages in a fierce fight with Sung-ji. Despite being outmatched, Si-eun uses unconventional tactics, including breaking Sung Ji-e's glasses to stab his foot, eventually subduing him. Baku arrives as Si-eun collapses, mistaking him for Soo-ho and expressing remorse before losing consciousness. This episode highlights the escalating conflict with the Union and Si-eun's struggle to protect his friends while dealing with his own trauma. Episode 5. In Episode 5 of Weak Hero Class 2, the narrative delves into the deepening bonds and escalating tensions among the characters. The episode opens with a flashback to a volunteer day, highlighting the growing friendship between Yeon Si-eun and Park Hoo-min Baku. Hoo-min confides in Si-eun about his guilt over causing an injury that ended Go Hyun-tak's taekwondo career, a sentiment Si-eun relates due to his own feelings about Soo-ho's condition. In the present, Si-eun awakens at Hoo-min's house after being rescued from a rooftop altercation. Hoo-min vows to protect Si-eun, but Si-eun cautions against perpetuating violence. Meanwhile, tensions rise between Na Baek-jin and Sung Ji-e, as Baek-jin's interrogation about a burner account strains their alliance. Baek-jin manipulates Hoo-min by threatening his father's reputation, coercing him into joining the Union. Hoo-min's first task is to recruit Gorilla, the leader of Yeonjang High, which he accomplishes with a single punch. As Si-eun prepares to leave for studies abroad, a heartfelt call from CEO Juntae convinces him to stay, reinforcing the theme of friendship and loyalty. Episode 6. In Episode 6 of Weak Hero Class 2, Si-eun, Hyun-tak, and Juntae are determined to bring back Hoo-min, who has joined the Union under Baek-jin's influence. Hoo-min, coerced by threats to his father's reputation, continues to carry out Baek-jin's orders, including forcing other schools to join the Union. Si-eun confronts Hoo-min's father about his harsh treatment, defending Hoo-min's character. The trio learns from Hyo-man that Baek-jin's operations involve a motorcycle theft ring, with stolen bikes laundered through Daesun Construction and the bowling alley. Si-eun confronts Baek-jin at the bowling alley, questioning his motives and the nature of his relationship with Hoo-min. Meanwhile, Hyun-tak and Juntae infiltrate Daesun Construction to find incriminating evidence, but are ambushed by Union members. They manage to escape after a fierce fight. Hoo-min, refusing to continue working for Baek-jin, severs ties with him. The episode ends with Si-eun receiving a call about Soo-ho's critical condition, leading to a cliffhanger as he stands motionless in the road, facing an oncoming truck. Episode 7. In Episode 7 of Weak Hero Class 2, the narrative intensifies as alliances are tested and the stage is set for a climactic showdown. Hyun-tak and Juntae, pursued by Union gang members, find themselves cornered until Hoo-min intervenes, displaying formidable strength but nearly crossing a line into lethal violence. Their escape is momentarily overshadowed by news of Si-eun's hospitalization following a vehicular accident. At the hospital, Si-eun's mother urges his friends to distance themselves for his safety. Meanwhile, Juntae attempts to leverage a crucial ledger page against the Union by approaching the police, only to be met with apathy. Captured and tortured by Union members, Juntae's unwavering loyalty impresses Sung Ji, who rescues him and contacts Hoo-min and Hyun-tak for assistance. This act hints at Sung Ji's shifting allegiances. Concurrently, CEO Choi reprimands Baek-jin's crew for their failures, asserting his dominance and threatening Baek-jin's position. In a bold move, Hoo-min publicly challenges Baek-jin to a decisive battle between Eunjang High and the Union, with the stipulation that the Union disbands upon defeat. As Si-eun recovers, he confronts his past, symbolized by a dream encounter with Beum-suk, and prepares to stand alongside his friends in the impending confrontation. Episode 8. In Episode 8 of Weak Hero Class 2, the series culminates in a high-stakes battle between Eunjang High and the Union. Si-eun devises a strategy to weaken the Union by exposing Baek-jin's embezzlement, causing internal discord. However, Sung Ji betrays Si-eun, luring him away before the fight. Juntae rescues Si-eun, ensuring his timely arrival at the battleground. The confrontation sees Hyun-tak defeating Dong-ha and Baku facing Baek-jin. Despite Baku's initial defeat, Si-eun steps in, enduring Baek-jin's assaults to buy time. Eventually, Baku recovers and overcomes Baekjin, leading to the Union's disbandment. Post-battle, Si-eun receives news of Suho's awakening from a coma, marking a hopeful turn. The episode concludes with Baekjin's funeral, suggesting his demise at the hands of the Chonggang gang and hinting at future conflicts. Thank you once again for being a part of Flick Flash. Until next time, keep watching, keep exploring, and keep that movie and TV magic alive. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and stay tuned for more exciting recaps. This is Flick Flash signing off.